On this episode of Rolling with CHEFD, I'm headed down the Grand River to Chiefswood Park in Six Nations territory. This is the only reserve in North America where all six Haudenosaunee nations live together. There I'm meeting up with knowledge keepers in hopes of creating a dish that can bring us all closer together. Well, after a quick fix of the beast, we are back on the road and we're headed to Chiefswood on Six Nations on the Grand. Today, we're going to be doing Indigenous cooking. A little bit apprehensive about it. I just want to make sure that I respect the process and respect the heritage around it, and also do a really good job of it, because when it's all said and done, we want it to taste good. So the pressure's on. In 2018, the Six Nations of the Grand River Development Corporation began to redevelop Chiefswood Park into a world-class cultural heritage destination, aiming to teach guests about the authentic Haudenosaunee culture.
Bring that caboose this way. Awesome.
Hey, good morning, Ellie.
Hey, the Bruce caboose. We've got it here. It's landed and it didn't go into the river.
I know.
Good
Thank you for backing me in there. Ellie Joseph is a perfect person to help me start my journey here. She is of the Mohawk Nation Turtle Clan. She was one of 4 participants who established what is now known as Two Roll on the Grand, a paddling adventure that for 10 days each summer joins Indigenous and non-Indigenous people to travel by canoe, work together, and deepen our understanding of each other.
Well, welcome to Six Nations of the Grand River Territory.
It's great to be here. Yeah, I just want to get cooking.
Well, we're at Chiefswood Park.
Yep.
There's a tremendous amount of history behind this park. And I think before you start your cooking, you need to get a little bit of a lie of the land here. This is, to me, this is sacred territory.
Okay, sacred territory.
Yeah, to me it is.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm very honored to be here. So yeah, I want to hear more about the park.
Well, I mean, this park has been here for quite a long time. Chief Johnson owned the property, and his daughter, Emily Pauline Johnson, a famous poetess, lived here, grew up here. And the river now, in the last 25 years, I would say, has brought a lot of people back into this heritage river. And it's just a really nice way for our Six Nations community to be proud again of who we are.
Yes.
And that to me is important, you know, to be proud of who we are and to have people learn the accurate history.
Yes.
So all the false narratives that people learned in history books from a long time ago, we are now able to give them a truer picture of history.
And anybody can come out here, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, nobody owns a river. Nobody owns a river, but we all should take ownership for it
100%
and responsibility
on that.
for it.
I love that line.
Now, speaking of responsibility.
Oh no.
Now look at this. I mean, there's kayaks left out here. I don't know. I think you better help me muscle these back up and put them back on the rocks. So
I thought I was here to cook.
Well, first things first. Let's get at her. Pitter patter, come on.
Are they heavy? As always, I'm eager to get cooking, but like Ellie says, no one owns the river, but we should all take ownership for it. Time to lift some canoes.
Okay.
Whew. We got
Get your breath back.
No, 100%.
And I'm supposed to be directing you.
Okay.
Because
big celebration, right?
It's going to be our 10th anniversary. Done like a dinner.
Okay, well, let's go sit down and have a chat.
Are you tired?
Oh, 100% I am.
To me, it's just so tranquil to be outdoors. It's you know, by the Grand River here, and to me, it's just a really, really peaceful place.
It is a gorgeous place down here. How can we get more people coming here?
There is a underlying fear, I think, of people coming onto the reserve. Can we come? Is it okay to come? Are we doing this right? Are we doing this inappropriately? And what I always say is relax. We are a very welcoming community.
You are so welcoming.
And it's just, to me, if someone can come down to Six Nations of the Grand, spend a day or spend a week or even spend time on the Turo on the Grand, I think there's a lot of transformation that does happen.
So how can I help? And how can as a chef, how can I help bring more people and get that feeling of community?
One of the things we do is we say, and I'll quote this from an elder in my community, we aren't well unless we're all well. We aren't healthy unless we're all healthy. We're not happy unless we're all happy. And we're not fed unless we're all fed.
I can help you with that. Let's go create something.
There are actually some guests staying
Okay.
up the hill in the cabins.
Okay.
And I bet they would really be up for sampling some of your foods, sampling some of these indigenous foods today.
Are you ready?
I think so, yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go. Before I can get cooking, I need help from someone with traditional knowledge. Aisha Smith Balgaba is a culinary artist whose passion for food is deeply intertwined with her heritage and community. She is the perfect person to show me how to make a dish that blends cultures and traditions, creating something truly unique for the park guests.
Scan out.
Hey, Chef Aisha, how are you?
Good. How are you? How you been?
I've been well. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Happy to have you.
So what do we got here?
I'm gonna make some sweetgrass sweet tea. This is the sweetgrass. It's a traditional medicine, but I use it as a tea, and it's good for helping you stay calm.
Okay.
And it really tastes amazing.
Staying calm. So
Yeah.
I know this is beautiful in here, but I did bring the food truck.
Did you?
Yes. Will you help me come on the food truck, make some dishes, and we're gonna feed some of our guests here.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Let's go. Do I
Chef.
take this?
100%. Bring it
Okay.
all.
All right.
I'll carry this.
Okay, perfect.
Welcome to the Beast.
Thank you. Thank you.
So here's the plan.
Okay.
I thought we could do 3 dishes, right?
All right.
We're gonna do the tea,
Yes.
and then we're going to do a salmon that I've been thinking about.
Okay.
And then let's talk about the soup.
Okay, so this is a Three Sisters soup, which is our traditional soup as Haudenosaunee people. The Three Sisters are corn, bean, and squash, and they're a gift from Creator, essentially.
Okay.
So they came down with Sky Woman in our creation story. And it's not only a representation of Haudenosaunee people, Indigenous people, people in general, the way we should live in our communities and our culture, because the corn gives the beans somewhere to crawl up. Then the squash covers the ground and helps keep weeds down. And
Yep.
also the beans and the squash put nutrients back into the soil because corn depletes soil quite a bit. So they work in a symbiotic relationship to keep the whole unit going.
Okay, so are we gonna get started with putting these ingredients together?
Yeah, we basically just throw everything into a pot and let it
this
go.
is so easy. Okay, perfect.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, dive in.
Okay, so we have some carrots there.
It's always important to get these dishes right for me when I'm feeding it to anybody. We're not just talking about food that's feeding our bodies, it's feeding our minds, it's feeding our spirits as well. And that's the embodiment of what our Haudenosaunee foods and culture means. So making sure that I have a story to go along with the meal, so I help educate others so I can create a better future where we're walking not in the same path, but beside each other. And our final and third sister, beans, but not last and definitely not least.
Okay.
And we just let that go for a little while and work on something else.
Okay, we'll get working on the tea then.
Okay, perfect. So this is a sweetgrass sweet tea. So the main star is obviously going to be the sweetgrass. So this is sweetgrass. It's grown around here locally, and the fresh orange in there is super good. Then
Of course, honey, right?
the honey. This is super local,
I
grown
love
right
it.
here,
I
or
love
not
it.
grown, but flown right here in Six Nations.
So we can put all these ingredients into the boiling water here, right?
Yes, we need to steep the sweetgrass first, the longest, and then slowly add the other ingredients because you got to control them a little bit because they can get carried away.
Okay, I love it.
So let's do it. Oh my God.
Oh no,
Was that the hydro?
that's the hydro.
What's going on?
I think our generator's finally died. Do you remember I told you this is an old food truck?
Oh,
Did I
yeah.
ever mention that at the beginning? I guess we won't be able to make any tea now.
No, that's not true. There was definitely cooking before a food truck. Let's just go figure it out. There's a fire pit over there. Let's just go outside.
Okay, we get to play with fire.
We do.
I'm so in.
We're fire starters today.
Oh, this food truck. When are we getting rid of it? It's conked out. It's now we're gonna go over. But the great thing is I love playing with fire. So we're gonna play with fire and cook everything and finish it on the fire. Okay, so the big fire pit here. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I think I'm going to do this. You know what? This is actually better than the food truck.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna start putting
Yep.
stuff in.
Yep. Oh, that smells amazing.
Ooh, yeah. We're rolling.
Okay. Skin side down first,
Wow, it smells amazing already.
right? What's that? Like, it's just butter, right? And just,
And then I'm just gonna take a little sprinkle of the lavender
Okay.
because we know she's
Yes.
strong.
she is very strong. So 2 minutes, people are arriving. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's
Nice.
go.
Will you come and join me again?
Of course.
Perfect.
As long as I get fed.
Okay. Come on.
I love that. The tea's done now.
Far away, and so you can try the soup. It's gonna be really hot. Just take that, then take a little bit of salmon. It's gonna calm you.
Go.
Have you had a stressful day dealing with CHEFD? Folks, what do you think? Did we did okay? Even being outside?
Do you feel calm?
Much more calm.
Oh, good.
Great to work with another chef that's really passionate about what she does. Amazing, but now it's time for me to go and meet my new friends and eat. So, hey, till next time. Hey folks, truth and reconciliation is something we can all contribute to by learning about shared history of our country, building allyship, and in your own way, contributing to Indigenous communities and organizations. You can help create a positive, sustainable way forward together. Click the link below to learn more. See you next time.